A new season has just begun here at North Penn as we roll right from Thanksgiving into the winter sports season. And there is hope for this year's girls basketball squad led by three-sports standout Jamie Willis. A pleasant good evening from the Palace, ladies and gentlemen. Along with Tony DiDimizio, I'm Kyle Berger, and tonight we'll be bringing you girls basketball action from opening tip to final buzzer on North Penn Television, Channel 16. Tony, this is the league opener for both teams, and in the tough Suburban 1 National Conference, it is crucial to get off to a good start.
That's true, Kyle, it is, because each of the teams are coming off of recent losses. Of course, North Penn to Wilson West Lawn and Neshaminy to Cromwell Egan. So both teams should try their best tonight to at least win the game.
You bring up a good point there, Tony. Both teams 0-2 coming into this game. Neshaminy, as you said, a tough 49-28 loss to Cromwell Egan this past Wednesday, and Gina Tereni, number 50, led the way for the Redskins with 11 points. The Maidens, as you mentioned, Tony, are trying to rebound from that 57-49 loss to a tough Wilson West Lawn squad last Wednesday, and there's no better place or way to do that, to come back, than in front of the home crowd at the Palace. Getting ready to start the beginning of this game. Tony, take us through the starting lineups for both teams.
For North Penn, we got starters Jamie Willis, number 11, Jen McMaster, number 12, Susan Ducilli, number 20, Amber Smolinski, number 23, and Sarah Ducilli, number 44. For Neshaminy, we have Anna Hunt, number 5, Courtney Robinson, number 11, Kim Bedingfield, number 30, Kylie McGafferty, number 32, and Gino Torrente, number 50.
Thanks, Tony. Tonight's officials are Bob Lynch on the far side, and on the near side, Margot Schaefer. Quickly for Neshaminy, controlling is Gina Tereni at the top of the key, guarding her. Smolinski, and stolen quickly by Ducilli. One-on-one to the basket. Gets the block call. A good hustle by Ducilli. And drawing the foul on that play is number 11 for Neshaminy, Courtney Robinson, the 5'4" point guard. So good hustle by Ducilli right off the bat. And only 18 seconds into this, she's at the line shooting 2 for the Maidens.
North Penn starting off good already.
Ducilli makes that first free throw, and the Maidens are on the board, a 1-0 lead. And the second one is up and good, 2-0 Maidens, 7:42 to go in this, the opening quarter. One-on-one McMaster against Tereni, and she'll inbound it quickly to Kim Bedingfield, who drops it off, driving the lane with the little layup, and missing is Anna Hunt, and the rebound by Sarah Ducilli. Smolinski will push across midcourt. Quick pass goes out of bounds off of Neshaminy's Gina Tereni, and the Maidens will have an inbound on the offensive baseline. Smolinski will take it in for the Maidens. 7:21 to go in the first quarter. 2-0. North Penn has the lead. Push pass into McMaster. The 18-footer is no good off the glass, and it does go out of bounds off of Anna Hunt of Neshaminy. North Penn continues to control the offensive part of this game. Smolinski on the set play to Willis in the corner. Kicks it out to Susan Ducilli, her co-captain. Willis at the perimeter, being guarded closely by Kim Bedingfield. Sarah Ducilli looking to lead Willis. Good hustle by Willis, but it is picked off by Anna Hunt at the baseline. Pushes it quickly ahead. McCaffrey dishes it back to Robinson, but she's called for the walk. North Penn ball. Quick turnover early on for the Redskins. Smolinski carries the ball up, gets the pick from Willis. She'll drive all the way, gets too far under the basket, and hits the bottom of the backboard with that layup. Getting the rebound is Courtney Robinson, caught from behind by Sue Ducilli, but she is called for the foul. That's her first and the team's first. Foul on the ground gives Neshaminy the inbound on that far sideline. Anna Hunt will inbound. Hunt gets it into Courtney Robinson, guarded by Smolinski in that corner. Maidens playing matchup defense early on, forcing the tough passes. Foul in the air on Smolinski as Robinson went up for the jump shot. She's rewarded with 2 free throws, although she did not make the shot. Maidens still lead 2-0, 6:36 to go in the opening quarter. There's a look at Courtney Robinson, number 11, the 5'4" point guard, at the line. She makes the first free throw. Robinson's second is good as well, tying the score at 2 apiece. We haven't seen a field goal yet tonight. Just free throws have done the scoring so far for both teams. 2 apiece, 6.5 to go. Smolinski out to Ducilli. The give and go to Smolinski under the basket and gets the layup. A great set play by the Maidens, turning Neshaminy's defense inside out, getting a 4-2 lead in the first quarter. Smolinski fighting on the ground, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Maidens. They'll have the ball. 6:16 to go, up 4-2. McMaster will inbound the ball at midcourt back to Amber Smolinski, and she'll bring it across midcourt. Smolinski drives, looking for Willis, and that ball does go off of Hunt of Neshaminy, and it is North Penn basketball. 4-2, North Penn has the lead, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Smolinski to Willis, who drives to the lane and loses her foot but draws the foul. And that foul is against number 32, Kylene McCaffrey, the 5'10 forward. Willis will go to the line, shooting 2 for the Maidens. Of course, Jamie Willis, one of the best athletes in this school, a 3-sport varsity standout. And this is her 4th year winning a letter for basketball, and that's unheard of in high school, especially when only grades 10 through 12 are in the high school, and she only needs about 300 points to eclipse that 1,000 point mark. But she does miss both free throws on that change right there. The Maidens running a full court press right now. Sue Ducilli all over Gina Tereni, but she'll come out with the ball working against McMaster at midcourt. She is able to gain midcourt and is held by McMaster. A push from behind. Foul on the ground. That's McMaster's first and the team's third. Neshaminy ball on the far side. Inbounded to Robinson, working against Smolinski. Quick pass swatted by Willis. Good defense. Now trying to get it into Tarenti. She's double teamed to the middle. Robinson gets the jumper, the first field goal of the game for either team, giving Neshaminy 2 more points, knotting the score at 4 apiece. Another turnover for the Maidens, and bringing it across midcourt is Gina Tereni. Drops it back off to Robinson at the top. She'll inbound it and get it in. It's Kim Benningfield, has that pass knocked away. Ball is loose on the floor, another jump ball. This time it'll go back to Neshaminy. 5:10 to go in this first quarter. Neshaminy will get the ball at the baseline. 4-4 is the score. Ball inbounded past Willis to Robinson. She takes the 15-footer. It's no good. Willis catches that long pass from Ducilli. She's 1-on-2. She'll drive anyway. Nice pass off to Ducilli, and she puts it in, giving North Penn a 6-4 lead. So a good job of offensive awareness by Jamie Willis, able to find the open player as she had gotten caught underneath the basket. Robinson toward the lane. The tough layup, no good. Rebound by Sue Ducilli, and she draws the foul against Robinson. That's Robinson's second foul in the first quarter. Already in foul trouble, possibly. That's the team's third foul. And North Penn will get the ball in their own half of the court on the near sideline. Smolinski brings it across midcourt with 4.5 to go. Maidens have the lead, 6-4 over the Redskins. Great individual effort by Smolinski, doing all the work on that play, doubling the Maidens' lead to 4 points. 8-4 now is the score. Tereni inbounding to the center. No good on the jump shot was Anna Hunt. And a push-off foul on Neshaminy gives North Penn the ball back again. That's Kylene McCafferty on that play. That's her second foul as well. 4 fouls now for Neshaminy as a team. So North Penn gets the ball on the loose ball foul, and Smolinski will bring it up once again for the Maidens. Sue Ducilli, the older sister of Sarah Ducilli, both on the court right now. Carries that ball and gives it off to Smolinski, and she'll reset. Of course, no shot clock in high school basketball, so teams can be patient on offense if they need to. Willis fakes her defender and gets the foul line jump shot. 10-4 the score now. Sloppy pass by McCafferty there, picked off, and a great pass by Willis to Sarah Ducilli. She can't find the handle. And Sue Ducilli is called for a walk despite being hacked underneath the basket. Checking into the game for Neshaminy, number 22, Kimmy Conway, replacing Kylene McCafferty with those 2 fouls. Conway working against Ducilli, gets it by Ducilli's sister. Contact from the back, no foul called. And now a travel called against the Maidens, giving the ball back to Neshaminy. 3.5 to go. North Penn has the lead, 10-4 in first quarter action at the Palace. Tereni inbounds. Long jump shot, gets only glass, and a block shot, but apparently contact on that play by Sarah Ducilli. That's her first foul, the team's 4th. Shooting foul gives Anna Hunt 2 free throws at the line. Hunt's first shot is no good. And the second finds its way in. North Penn is now doubling up Neshaminy. 10-5 is the score with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Smolinski gets the pick and roll from Willis, but can't connect on the pass to McMaster. Picking that one off was Kimmy Conway. Anna Hunt did step on the baseline. Good hustle, but unable to keep it in bounds for Neshaminy. So North Penn will pick up the ball once more. Amber Smolinski brings it across midcourt as we've reached the 3-minute mark in the first quarter. Smolinski, the quick pass to Willis, a little too hot to handle, and it's picked off by Gina Tereni. Caught from behind nicely by Ducilli, and a long pass to Smolinski. She's too far under the basket. Willis picks it up, the turnaround, no good, and it goes out of bounds off of Neshaminy. North Penn trying to force the issue on offense and almost turn the ball over right there.
Smolinski playing a good game so far. Another varsity winner is Smolinski, along with Susan and Sarah Ducilli. So far, it's been an aggressive game.
Ducilli, the quick inbound to her sister. It's a rocket, and Sarah Ducilli cannot hang on to her sister's pass as it goes across that baseline. And Neshaminy will inbound the ball. Kim Benningfield sends it in to Tereni, who's stuck on her own court, double-teamed, is able to get it up to Anna Hunt, and she'll bring it across that 10-second line. Hunt goes up and down with that. Didn't know what she wanted to do with that basketball. So the defense of the Maidens forces yet another Redskin turnover, and McMaster will inbound to Smolinski with 2.5 to go. Willis now controlling. Gets a pick from Sue Ducilli. She'll drive, but is stripped. But Sarah Ducilli picks it up. Another sloppy pass. Willis now back to Sarah Ducilli. Smolinski, the long jump shot. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. So the Maidens not getting many quality shots early on. A lot of hurried shots. And right there you saw the air ball from Smolinski. They're going to have to improve their shooting percentage if they want to come out on top against Neshaminy. Courtney Robinson driving the lane, kicks it out. Hunt, the baseline jumper, air ball. Sue Ducilli pulls it down and draws the contact foul against Kim Conway. That's Conway's first, but the team's 5th. Both teams in foul trouble early on as far as team fouls go. Neshaminy only has 1 foul to give. North Penn only has 2 fouls to give. They have 1:50 and change in this first quarter, as well as the entire 8-minute second quarter before their team fouls are reset. They have to watch out for that. Smolinski once again doing all the work on offense and getting the layup after picking up her own rebound. And now Neshaminy quickly running the floor. Kimmy Conway gets the contact, and she'll get 2 shots.
Smolinski's just on fire tonight so far in this game.
Foul on that play goes against Susan Ducilli. That's her second and the team's 5th. Coach Crawford sends in Katrina Joseph to replace Susan Ducilli, who is out now with 2 team fouls. The first foul shot from Conway is no good. the second is no good as well. Rebound by Joseph. Willis looking up court. Will pass it off. Wide open McMaster to the basket and count it. 14-5, Maidens have the lead. Good give and go play right there between Conway and Tereni. Conway passes it off. The set shot is good by Courtney Robinson on the baseline. 14-7 the score now. Maidens are still doubling what Neshaminy has put on the board. Smolinski looking for a pick from Willis, can't get it. Joseph at the foul line will drop it back off. Another pick by Joseph. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay North Penn ball with 1 minute, 1 second in this opening quarter. Smolinski will inbound from the baseline. Pass is tipped coming in by Tereni, and picking it up is Courtney Robinson. Quickly to Hunt. Looking for a charge on that play. McMaster was not set, apparently, according to the official. That'll be her second and the team's sixth, though. The Maidens are out of fouls to give, and there's still over a quarter left to go in this first half with 55 seconds in the first quarter to go. Quickly up and in with that shot is Courtney Robinson. 14-9 now the score. Maidens have the lead. Willis working against Benningfield, who's been a tough defender so far tonight. Ducilli with the two-pointer, no good, just inside the three-point line. Can't find the net on that one. Conway quickly pushes it up way too far for Gina Tereni, and we've seen a real sloppy game on offense so far tonight, Tony. We've seen a lot of forced passes, and they haven't been able to connect, especially when it counts on fast breaks.
That's true. Smolinski and Willis and Ducilli seem to be the only ones out there actually trying to get these baskets. I mean, not a lot of passing's going on, and the team's not really concentrating, but you see both teams both got 5 fouls, so I guess you could say they're about equal in that matter.
Meanwhile, Hunt picks up the three-pointer. Air ball picked up by Willis. 6 seconds to go. Maidens have to hurry up here. Willis working against Robinson. The scoop shot, no good, just off the rim. Smolinski at the buzzer, yes!
In at the buzzer.
16-9 on Smolinski's alert play, only having less than a second to catch that one and release it just outside the foul line. Uses the glass and gets it in. The Maidens have a 7-point lead after the first quarter. 16-9 is the score. Really, the key thing right here, Tony, is that both teams are in foul trouble as far as team fouls go. 6 fouls for the Maidens and 5 fouls for the Redskins. And
that's true. You only should see that in the beginning of the first half of the game. There's really no explanation for it. Mostly, a lot of teams aren't concentrating on the passing techniques, and a lot of them are just psyched on winning the game. But as you said, Smolinski is on fire on the court tonight in the first half.
And you bring up a good point there, Tony. When you talk about sloppy play, you get a lot of fouls on defense when there's people chasing the ball all over the court. And if you look at the individuals right now, Jen McMaster and Susan Ducilli from North Penn each have 2 fouls as far as that goes. And on Neshaminy, Courtney Robinson and Kylene McCaffrey both have 2 fouls.
We saw Mr. Crawford pulled out Susan Ducilli out of the game, putting Katrina Joseph possibly to stop the fouls from starting. And so far, it looks like it was a good decision.
So we're underway in the second quarter. 16-9 is the score. Maidens have the ball to start. Joseph will drop it back off to Jamie Willis. She'll inbound to Joseph. Pulls up with a jump shot. A little long on that one. And the rebound by Tereni. Pushing it up is Kim Conway. The great move past Willis, but cannot connect on the scoop layup. Smolinski hustling up the court. Will slow things down. Drops it off. Ducilli with the shot. No good off the rim. Hustles to get her own rebound. Great play by Sarah Ducilli. Joseph inside that box. Got it. 18-9. The Maidens have that 9-point lead over Neshaminy. Hunt working against Ducilli. Willis picks up the steal. Smolinski is joining her. Willis working against Robinson. Joseph at the foul line. Called for the up and down. It looked like Tereni might have gotten a piece of that, forcing a jump ball, but it does go to Neshaminy on the travel on Katrina Joseph. Gina Tereni gets it across midcourt. Courtney Robinson Caught from behind by McMaster. She'll dish it off. Inbounding to Tereni, the turnaround, no good. Hunt draws the foul, cannot get the basket. That's Sarah Ducilli's second foul, and the team is now over the limit. Shannon Hungate is about to check in for the Maidens as Anna Hunt goes to the line to shoot 2. Susan Ducilli will also check into the game. She'll be replacing Katrina Joseph.
It seems at this point in the game that Courtney Robinson is about the same equivalence to Smolinski, with having most of the points for Neshaminy. And Charante and Hunt have taken many shots, but most of them have failed.
Hunt's first free throw is good, cutting the North Penn lead to 18-10, just over a minute into the second quarter. Ball did not hit the rim on that free throw, so it will automatically go to North Penn. They're over the limit in fouls, so from now on, Neshaminy will be given at least a 1-and-1 on any foul. Smolinski gets the pick from Shannon Hungate. She'll give it back to Hungate. Dishes off. Susan Ducilli back to Willis for 3. No good off the rim. Out of bounds off of Courtney Robinson of Neshaminy. Maidens ball on the baseline, 6.5 to go in this first half. Checking into the game for Neshaminy, Kylene McCaffrey, number 32,
going
replacing
Conway, number 22.
Shannon Hungate driving to the basket, draws the foul against, I believe that was McCaffrey. If that was, that's her third foul. Check that, it was Conway, that's her second. The team 6, the Maidens will now be in the bonus for the rest of the half. Hungate at the line shooting 2.
It's pretty bad to see that both teams, North Penn 7 fouls and Neshaminy with 6 fouls so early in the game. That in essence, that shows less cooperation than normally we should have in the game. Hopefully North Penn will try to pull that up and hopefully work together.
Hungate is 1 for 2 from the line. Neshaminy comes away from the ball. Kim Benningfield has some speed, drives the lane, the scoop. No good on the basket, but the rebound and putback is also no good. That one from Kylene McCafferty. Willis running the floor, dishes off to Hungate, loses the handle on the ball and has it ripped away by Kim Conway. Trying to lead for Kim Benningfield. She gets the layup in front of Willis. 19-12 is the score, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Amber Smolinski now with the ball, drives baseline against Tereni and gets the basket. Good job by Amber Smolinski to fight through the defense of Gina Terenti. And right there, Kylene McCafferty can't find the handle on the inbound from Kim Conway, and another turnover for Neshaminy will give North Penn the ball. Smolinski gives it to Willis, working against Benningfield. Smolinski gets the pick from Ducilli, kicks it back baseline. Willis, she'll step back behind the three-point line, drives baseline, dishes to the middle, nobody home for North Penn, and Courtney Robinson will pick it up. Working against Susan Ducilli, that's Ducilli's third foul. Coach Crawford not too happy with that. He'll quickly bring in Katrina Joseph. So Ducilli's third foul, and now the Maidens' 8th. Courtney Robinson will be shooting 1-and-1. Five and a half to go in the first half. North Penn has the 21-12 lead over Neshaminy. The first is good by Robinson, so she will get the second shot. It's up and good, 21-14. 5:25 in the second quarter. North Penn has the lead. Smolinski, plenty of room on the baseline, drives the basket and gets the layup, parting the Red Sea there of Neshaminy's defense. Neshaminy calls timeout. 23-14 is the score. North Penn has the lead, thanks in large part to Amber Smolinski and her offensive output so far tonight.
I was talking to the coach of the Neshaminy girls, Coach Scarangeli. I asked her about what she's doing to improve this game tonight because of the loss against Carmel Egan. And she told me that she would like to see the girls moving the ball quicker and she's going to put more substitutions out into the game. And she feels that would help in this game. I also asked Mr. Crawford of North Penn what he's going to do because of his loss to Wilson West Lawn. And he says he's going to try to stop more inside plays because that hurt him a lot during the Wilson West Lawn game.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, really, we've seen so far tonight not a lot of substitutions by Neshaminy,
yeah.
and they've only been substitutions out of necessity.
More North Penn than Neshaminy.
Exactly. Players getting into foul trouble. We've seen Sue Silly from North Penn. We've seen Conway, McCafferty, and Robinson all in foul trouble. And Neshaminy only running the bench one player deep so far tonight. They brought in Conway, and she's also picked up 2 fouls off of the bench. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as this game progresses. North Penn has brought in Shannon Hungate and Katrina Joseph off of the bench. And it's 23-14. North Penn has the lead as Neshaminy will get the ball on their baseline to put the ball back into play. 5:15 to go in the first half. Robinson gets the great pick by Kim Conway, knocking Smolinski off her mark. Hunt with her back to Jen McMaster. Now in the 3-second box, just getting it out in time was Kim Benningfield, but Anna Hunt is swatted by Katrina Joseph. Neshaminy gets the ball back on the baseline. There's Anna Hunt. She'll bring it into play for the Redskins.
McMaster trying to block her, flapping her arms around.
And she does a great job by McMaster. Good call, Tony DiDamizio.
Thank you very much, Kyle Berger.
Willis behind that three-point line. She'll take it. A little long with that one. Hunt picks up the rebound in front of Hungate. And she'll bring it across midcourt with 4:35 to go in the first half. Hunt working against Willis, kicks it back. Benningfield into Robinson. Back to Benningfield for 3. Good!
Yes.
23-17 is the score. North Penn now nursing a 6-point lead. Play getting sloppy. Smolinski to McMaster. And she's called for the walk as she steps up from the ground. Neshaminy getting the ball back. You can feel the momentum changing toward the Redskins as there is 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Benningfield over everybody. That is not a backcourt violation. Robinson gets the contact. Smolinski the easy layup. Count it, 25-17. Clock running with 4:10 to go. Now North Penn getting some of that momentum back. Good hustle by Hungate as the ball goes out of bounds. Catching Robinson from behind, but there is a foul called on Hungate. I thought she got all ball on that one, giving Courtney Robinson a 1-and-1 for the Redskins. North Penn now has 9 team fouls.
I believe the call was on Smolinski.
Correct, Tony, I'm sorry. So 9 team fouls for the Maidens. The next one will put them in the double bonus, which gives Neshaminy automatically 2 free throws. Meanwhile, Courtney Robinson has put the first free throw in for Neshaminy. She's granted a second one. 25-18 is the score. Robinson 2 for 2 at the line, 25-19. North Penn with that 6-point lead. Smolinski under full court pressure. Wide open is Willis. Katrina Joseph throws it right behind her. Willis a little upset with that one. The captain trying to bring together the team. A relatively sloppy game as far as passing goes for both teams.
Long pass by Benningfield to Conway.
Intercepted by Hungate. North Penn has numbers. Great crossover pass. Willis gets the layup, 27-19. Conway will bring it up, dish it off. And drawing the foul against Katrina Joseph is Kylene McCafferty. That'll put Neshaminy in the double bonus. 2 shots for McCafferty. And Neshaminy has not made that many field goals. It's the free throws that have kept them in this game. They're down by 8 right now. North Penn's fouls have been a problem for them so far tonight. McMaster with 2, Susan Ducilli with 3, Smolinski with 2, and Sarah Ducilli with 2.
Let's just hope Sarah's not following in her sister's footsteps in this game, because both are showing an impressive game so far.
McCafferty was 1 for 2 from the line. Willis for 3, no good. Yet to make a three-pointer tonight is Willis. She had over 70 last year, easily leading the area in the statistic of three-pointers made. Smolinski does draw the foul against Neshaminy.
Foul called on Benningfield.
That's Benningfield's first, Neshaminy's 7th. Just a tick under 3.5 to go in the first half. Smolinski's first free throw is no good. And the second is no good as well. Neshaminy ball coming across midcourt is Conway, who dishes it off and gets the basket from Benningfield. 27-22 the score, a 5-point lead for the Maidens, 3:15 to go in the second quarter. McMaster draws contact from Anna Hunt. That's her first foul, the team's 8th. 1-1 for McMaster. At the other end of the court, coming in now is Gina Tarenti. And she'll be replacing Kylene McCafferty, who comes out with 2 fouls. McMaster is no good with the first free throw, and Anna Hunt brings down the rebound. Missed opportunity for the Maidens on that sequence. Robinson takes the 3 and gets it, cutting the lead to 2, 27-25. The Maidens still in the lead. Now the Redskins pressing on defense. Willis dribbles around. Hungate picks it up across midcourt. Smolinski gets her defender in the air, takes that jump shot, no good. Ball off of Jen McMaster, Neshaminy ball. Kimmy Conway right there for Neshaminy. 2:42 to go. Neshaminy with a chance to tie or take the lead. 27-25. The Maidens have the lead. Tarenti works it up to Robinson, who brings it across midcourt. Stops at the free throw line, dishes off. Good call by the official Margot Schaefer right there. Exactly, Tony, a walking call against.
On number 22, Kimmy Conway. McMaster will take it from the side.
Smolinski picks it up. 2.5 to go. North Penn had an 8-point lead just a few minutes ago. And they need to get a couple more baskets here before the half is over. Good hustle by Kim Conway to intercept that pass from Willis to McMasters, although it goes out of bounds.
Neshaminy showing some strength already. 27-25. They were down by so much, not only down by 2. I guess Scaringelli's method of moving the ball quicker has worked so far in this game.
Katrina Joseph gets her own rebound and is called for an over-the-back push. They'll take a walk to the other end of the court, and Tarenti will shoot 2 for the Redskins. A chance to tie it up. That's Joseph's second foul. So Tarenti, who had 11 points, was the team leading scorer against that tough loss to Conwell Egan for Neshaminy this past Wednesday, makes the first free throw, and it's a 1-point lead for North Penn. So look at the Neshaminy bench, which has been sparingly used so far tonight for the Redskins. Tarenti's second is no good. Rebound Joseph. North Penn with that 1-point lead. Hungate will push it across midcourt. Smolinski now driving the lane, the tough scoop shot. A little rush on that shot right there, and that cost the Maidens a possession. Tarenti will bring it across, gets the crossover by Joseph. She'll drive the lane. Too hot to handle was that layup. Under 2 minutes now, McMaster coast to coast. Short with the layup. A lot of missed shots here. Sloppy play out of bounds. North Penn ball off of Gina Tarenti. Good defense by Shannon Hungate.
Kyle, you can see how North Penn's up by very little right now, that they're really struggling to win this game. And Neshaminy has come up from a low loss. Both teams are struggling really hard and showing a lot of aggression out there.
Willis, good pass to Joseph on the baseline. Can't get the roll. Hungate the rebound, no good. Coming out with it is Tarenti. Robinson has speed and has an open player. And getting that basket over Jen McMaster is Kim Benningfield, giving Neshaminy their first lead of the ball game, 28-27 with 1:10 Check that, a minute 15 to go in the second quarter. Smolinski the push. Good defense once again by Gina Tarenti. Katrina Joseph sort of telegraphed that pass to Shannon Hungate, and Gina Tarenti read that all the way. She was the only defender back for the Redskins, and an excellent play to stop that possession for the Maidens. Willis fakes out. Robinson drives and is short with the layup. Hunt gets it out to Robinson, 2-on-1. Behind the back. No good with that shot was Kim Conway. A great pass by Robinson. Conway can't finish. And then Robinson was called for the loose ball foul, giving the Maidens a 1-on-1 at the other end of the court. That's Robinson's third foul. And she will come out of the game for Neshaminy.
Neshaminy ahead by 1. I'm shocked. I truly am. They're down slow, and in something, I don't know what their secret is. They're up by 1.
Willis with a crucial 1-on-1 here for the Maidens. Can't hit the first free throw, so she won't get the second, obviously. Gina Tarenti picks it up for Neshaminy, working against McMaster. 50 seconds to go. Turned the ball over right there. Good call by the official. We saw that one all the way. She brought the ball and brought her palm underneath and turned it over. The Allen Iverson move is caught for that, and North Penn gets the ball back with 45 seconds to go. It's Willis along the baseline. Contact. She'll get 2 shots. Foul on that play against Gina Tarenti. That's her first, the team's 10th, giving them the double bonus no matter it was a shooting foul. Willis with 2 at the line. 42 seconds to go in the first half. The Redskins lead the Maidens 28-27. Willis ties it up. And this free throw could give the Maidens the lead once again. No good. Pulling it down as Hungate is swatted by Kylene McCafferty. Good defense by Neshaminy. Hunt under the basket. Good hustle by Shannon Hungate. Even though it's off of her out of bounds, that saved a short basket for Neshaminy. 32.1 seconds to go. Score tied at 28. The next basket is crucial no matter who gets it.
Both teams 10 fouls each. It's a heated game. 27 seconds left.
Benningfield was working against Willis, could not get the shot off. And meanwhile, she gets the interception on that long pass intended for Willis. Now given off to Tarenti. The three-pointer is no good from Conway. Loose ball, out of bounds. Neshaminy ball. 5.8 seconds to go. Neshaminy will get the last shot in this half, one would imagine. 28-28. A very crucial possession right here for the Redskins. Tarenti inbounds. Ball on the floor. Hunt puts it up. No good. Ball is loose. And time will run out in the first half.
28-28 at halftime.
So an excellent game so far. Maybe a bit sloppy.
Beautiful
but
game.
You can't ask for a closer game than this. 28-28, the score at halftime. Your thoughts on the first half, Tony?
I thought the girls North Penn came out strong, but then it started to slack off, and Neshaminy came up, took that advantage, came up, and brought them to their knees. And see, the score is 28-28. Hopefully, North Penn, the coach got to talking back in the locker room. North Penn try to come out with another secret and try to win this game. But it's both teams 28-28, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it was really...
Neshaminy just came out from nowhere and just took them over. You saw how they were 27-28, and then scored on 28-28. It's amazing.
It was really a tale of two quarters in this first half. North Penn all over Neshaminy in the first quarter. And Neshaminy came back in the second quarter. They were down by about 8 points at one point. And they came back and actually got a 2-point lead. And North Penn was able to come back and tie it up 28-28. And that's where we stand at halftime.
You got Smolinski out there first half. A lot of shots. 1, 2, 3, 6 field goals for Smolinski. And then Robinson having the most out in the field. All right, we'll take a break here. North Penn TV will be back soon. Stay with us.
It may not look like it, but you're watching the future of the Earth pass by, because many of these products are made from materials you've been recycling. But to keep recycling working, you need to buy products that say, made from recycled materials. For all those next in line, it would mean the world to them.
Welcome back to the Palace. At the start of the second half, 28-28 is the score. The teams have switched sides. Neshaminy is getting the inbound, originally blocked by Jamie Willis. And Benningfield on the lob, inbound to Anna Hunt. She'll bring it across midcourt, just underway in the second half. No good on that long shot was Gina Tereni. And once again, the fouls pick up quickly. This time it's on Neshaminy's Kim Benningfield. That's her first. Make that her second and the team's first early on in this second half. Neshaminy has switched to a press defense. Lack of communication between Sarah Ducilli and Jamie Willis, but Willis comes away with it, working against Conway. Inbound to McMaster. Push-off foul on Kyleen McCafferty. That's her third foul. Look for Neshaminy possibly to go to the bench to replace McCafferty. Smolinski inbound quickly. Sue Ducilli short, gets her own rebound, no good. Anna Hunt pulls down that rebound for Neshaminy. 7.5 to go in the third quarter, 28-28. Neither team has scored yet in this second half. Smolinski to Ducilli, driving the lane, spins around, puts it up and count it. The basket and the foul for Ducilli. A big play to get the second half started for the Maidens. Foul is on Anna Hunt. That's her second, the team's third early on in this second half. Kyleen McCafferty will come out, replaced by Kathy Schmidt, number 41, the 5'11 forward. Sarah Ducilli is unable to get that free throw to fall. Schmidt got the rebound but fell over and the ball goes out of bounds, so Maidens pick up the ball once again with a 2-point lead, 30-28, just underway in the second half. Smolinski quickly inbound to Willis. Good outlet pass to Sarah Ducilli. She'll kick it out to her sister. Willis spots up for three. No good. Has yet to make a three-pointer tonight has been Willis or any of the Maidens.
For those who are just turning in, score 30-28. But in first half, North Penn was up and Neshaminy was down, and Neshaminy came up from behind them to tie the game at 28-28, which has ended the first half. But I talked to Coach Starangeli of Neshaminy. She said that they're going to be playing instinctive basketball tonight with no hesitations, and so far that's what we've seen tonight.
Yeah, a lot of end-to-end basketball, fast breaks.
True.
But for the most part, teams have not been able to capitalize on those opportunities. Sarah Ducilli back to Jamie Willis at the top of the key. Gets a pick from Sue Ducilli. The scoop shot, no good. McMaster the rebound and the putback. 32-28. The Maidens have scored the first two baskets in this third period. Hunt working against Sarah Ducilli. Wide open down the lane. She decides to dish it off and gets the basket. Benningfield getting the assist from Hunt. Smolinski to Willis. 3-on-3 basketball. Willis for three. No good. Missing everything on that one. Sarah Ducilli, the putback, no good. Sue Ducilli has it swatted. Ball on the floor. Jump ball.
Scramble.
North Penn gets the ball on the jump ball. Smolinski will put it in. Coming in now is Courtney Robinson replacing Kim Conway. Ducilli quickly to McMaster, no good on the bank shot. Sue Ducilli, the fall away, no good. Courtney Robinson quickly picks the ball up. Three Maidens chasing her. Robinson, no good, but draws the foul. Let's see who picks it up.
32-30, North Penn at 5:58 in the second half.
That foul goes against Sue Ducilli. That's her fourth. One more and she's gone. Timeout called by Neshaminy. North Penn about to bring in Katrina Joseph, who's seen a lot of action tonight, due in large part to the foul trouble of Sue Ducilli. And Ducilli, one of the co-captains of the Maidens, along with Jamie Willis, and that would be a real disappointment for the Maidens. to lose Susan Ducilli with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter and having the entire fourth quarter left to play. That's a big blow to the Maidens.
Yeah.
She's a good part of their offense.
Showing some good defense out there tonight and good shots on the basket tonight. And if they lose her, he was a vital part of the team because she is varsity letter winner, and that just shows there her aggression on the court.
Neshaminy talking it over in their huddle at the timeout, trying to figure out what they can do to get back into this game. Down by 2 points. This one has the makings of a game that will come down to the last buzzer and who might have the ball last tonight. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, a 2-point lead for the Maidens. A seesaw battle so far tonight.
Mr. Crawford talking to his girls over on the side. His 14th year in coaching, Kyle. And I've talked to him before the game. He's saying that main thing tonight we're going to do is shoot down the guards, is what they're going to try to do tonight.
Courtney Robinson, one of those guards, is blown up tonight for Neshaminy. I believe she's the game's leading scorer, and she makes the first of her free throws, cutting the North Penn lead in half. Only a 1-point lead now. Robinson puts it up and gets the hang time on the rim, and it goes in. We have a tie ball game, 32-32. Willis will control. Kicked ball goes to the Maidens on the possession, 32-32, 5:53 to go in the third quarter. Smolinski will inbound on the baseline. Ducilli is knocked off the play by Schmidt, but she'll take it back out. Joseph from the foul line, no good. Rebound McMaster under the basket, no contact called. But Katrina Joseph gets the rebound and the putback, giving the Maidens a 2-point lead, 34-32. Robinson will take it across midcourt, dish it off. The long jump shot is good, nothing but net from Kim Benningfield working against Willis. Smolinski carries across midcourt, straight down the middle, draws the foul. A good play by Smolinski, drawing the foul against Chereny. That's her second and Neshaminy's fourth. So once again, the Redskins in foul trouble, as Amber Smolinski will go to the line to shoot two and try to break this 34-34 deadlock. The first one finds the net, and the Maidens are back out in front. Smolinski makes the second, giving the Maidens a 2-point lead. Hunt looking for somebody to inbound to and finds it in Kathy Schmidt. Gina Chereny all over the floor, still on the floor. Hunt, two on the basket breakaway, slowing up, and not a good shot by Kim Benningfield at all. She does get her own rebound. Robinson gets away with a walk there, I believe. Schmidt gets her rebound and puts it in. Her first basket of the night. 36-36 is the score. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. McMaster's double teamed. And now it's Ducilli, no good. Willis gets pushed off. Ball on the floor. Joseph cannot come up with it. Hunt comes away with it. And she'll drive against Smolinski. I believe she might have stepped on the baseline there, but no, it is a foul on Smolinski, a block. And that's Smolinski's third foul, the team's second. Chereny brings it in to Robinson out beyond that three-point line. She gets a pick, sends it over to Hunt, who inbounds to Schmidt. Make that Gina Chereny, who gets that shot. And Neshaminy is back in the lead, 38-36. Willis working against Benningfield. Gives it back to Smolinski. Over to Ducilli. And Smolinski fakes the three, dishes off to Sarah Ducilli, who brings it into McMaster on the baseline, gets the drive, hacked hard by Gina Chereny. That's her third and the team's fifth. So right now it would appear that Neshaminy getting themselves into some trouble with fouls, as they did in the first half. Free throws are going to be important and very crucial as this game winds down. Still just halfway through this third quarter. Plenty of basketball left from the Palace. Jen McMaster's first free throw is good. And if she makes this one, North Penn will come back even with Neshaminy at 38 apiece. And she makes it. Tie ball game at 38. 4:02 to go. Smolinski trying to pick off that pass over Robinson, but Robinson a good hustle to get it. Hunt rushes down court. Smolinski picks off the pass. Good athletic play by Smolinski. Smolinski now controlling, working against Tereni. She'll back it out and give it over to Ducilli on the far side. Baseline corner to Joseph. Inbound quickly to McMaster. Partially blocked. She gets it back. Blocked again by Schmidt. Blocked again. This time, 2 shots are going to be awarded on the foul. Schmidt is called on that foul. Kathy Schmidt, the 5'11 forward. And that's her
First
foul. 6th for the team. So from now on, North Penn is in the bonus. And coming into the game for Neshaminy, Alicia McGinty replacing Anna Hunt. So as you said earlier, Tony, Neshaminy looking to run that deep bench. It appears they are doing so in the second half, although they did not in the first half.
Right. As a coach said, the girls play different coaches sometimes play out of season, and the coach likes to play it in her style. Sometimes to get it out of that style, and she likes to get them back into it. And she said that there would be no hesitations tonight, and so far, these girls have not shown any hesitation whatsoever at all this whole game.
McMaster missed both of those free throws, getting a couple offensive rebounds here, but can't put it back in. Now Robinson running the floor. Swatted by Smolinski, and she'll come away with it. But is called for the double dribble. She tried to cross over, but wound up dribbling with both hands. Of course, that's illegal. 3:17 to go in the third quarter. Tie ball game 38-38. Neshaminy will bring it in with Alicia McGinty. Now it's Courtney Robinson. The long pass deep. McGinty puts it up and gets the basket. Ducilli sprawling on the floor on that play. Smolinski now will give it to Sarah Ducilli. Into Joseph, the quick pass to McMaster, and an easy bucket for Jen McMaster. 40-40 tie ball game, just under 3 minutes to go. Tereni trying to get across the 10-second line and gives it off to Robinson. Quickly into Tereni and gets the finger roll layup, giving Neshaminy a 42-40 lead. Smolinski now to Ducilli. Willis gets a pick. Smolinski now driving baseline. The jump shot, no good off the rim. Joseph flying in for the rebound, puts it up. No good. Now Ducilli draws the foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul going against Schmidt, that's her second. Team is now over the limit. Ducilli with 2 shots at the line and a chance to tie the game with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Ducilli cannot hit the first shot. The second one is no good either. Ball goes off out of bounds. McMaster trying to save it, could not contain as Shannon Hungate, the junior, checks into the game, replacing Sarah Ducilli. She'll be guarding Alicia McGinty at midcourt. Ball into Robinson now. She'll control his double team by Willis and Smolinski. Nice pass into Schmidt. Turning around and getting the roll. A 4-point lead for Neshaminy. That's their largest of the ball game. 44-40, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smolinski to Hungate. Into McMaster, back out. Now it's Smolinski at the top of the key for 3. No good, off the rim. Joseph cleaning up the garbage, can't put it in on the rebound. And Robinson will come away with it. Driving the lane against Smolinski, no good.
Hungate's showing a lot of defense out there tonight instead of offense, because she only whole game 2 free throws, 1 made. She's showing a lot of good defense out there today.
And a good drive by Jen McMaster, cutting the Neshaminy lead in half to 2 points. The Redskins still leading the Maidens 44-42 with a $1:20 to go in the third quarter. Gina Tereni brings it across midcourt. Will dish it off to Benningfield, and now a three-pointer is no good off of the hands of Alicia McGinty. Robinson getting the rebound, no good off the glass. As we've now entered the final minute of play in the third quarter, Amber Smolinski bringing it up. Katrina Joseph dragged her feet right there, getting the walk call, and Neshaminy will take over. Into Robinson, she'll bring it across, working against Smolinski. Courtney Robinson outside the three-point line. Smolinski fighting off a pick. Robinson, the basket and the foul. She's fired up. A big play for Neshaminy right there. Megan Heath will check into the game for the Maidens, replacing Katrina Joseph, the 5'8" sophomore forward. As Hungate drew that foul, that's her first and the team's third. Count the basket for Robinson, and she has a free throw to follow. And she hits that, giving Neshaminy a 5-point lead, 47-42 with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Neshaminy double-teaming Willis in her own half of the court. She'll get it up to McMaster on the lob, quickly into Heath. Is swatted by Schmidt. Ball loose on the floor. Tarenti will come up with it. Good hustle by Heath to break up that pass intended for Schmidt. She'll bounce it into Benningfield, working against Willis. Ball is loose. Who wants it? Neshaminy picks it up. Alicia McGinney, 10 seconds to go. The three-pointer is good. Kim Benningfield with a huge basket for the Redskins. An 8-point lead now. Willis with 5 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Willis at the buzzer. Got it! 44 points now for North Penn. Down by 6, 50-44 at the end of the third quarter. A big basket by Jamie Willis, bringing some momentum back to the Maidens. And Neshaminy, of course, is in foul trouble. North Penn is in the bonus, so if free throws are the deciding factor in this game, look for North Penn to come out on top.
North Penn trying to stop the inside plays of Neshaminy. The aggression out there is good. Corporations is good. Defense is good. Offense could be worked on a little bit. As you see, Willis getting it right at the buzzer. Hopes of getting it in. She gets it in. And you got Robinson coming out. Tarente coming in second half, surprisingly. She goes to start last game. Now she's coming in again second half, along with Schmidt and Benningfield. You got Joseph, Vasily, and McMaster each a score in each of the second half, third quarter.
And one of the things I noticed, Tony, which was a crucial aspect of the last minute of play in that third quarter, Neshaminy running that deep bench brings in Kathy Schmidt, the tallest player on the team, 5'11",
right,
getting several block shots in that third quarter. None more important than that one against Megan Heath in the closing seconds. And that, of course, set up that three-pointer by Kim Benningfield, which is
amazing.
Exactly. A big difference in this game. A 6-point lead for Neshaminy.
Of course, Schmidt got her revenge with the 2 free goals that she got in this game.
Just underway in the fourth quarter, a 6-point lead for Neshaminy, making an 8-point lead as Courtney Robinson gets the running jump shot in the lane, 52-44. So North Penn, for the first time tonight, is playing catch-up, down by 8 points. They need a couple turnovers. Hungate faked the three-pointer. Willis trying to get the pick from Hungate, cannot. She'll drive the baseline, has it swatted out of bounds. North Penn ball. Smolinski will take it in from the baseline. She'll kick it back to Hungate. And Smolinski will take over and reset the offense. Hungate for 3. No good off the rim. North Penn still yet to make a three-pointer in tonight's contest. That's a crucial point. Benningfield back to Willis. Gives it off to Courtney Robinson. Into the center. And not able to get that roll was Gina Tarenti, and Hungate picks up the rebound, and Smolinski will bring it up for the Maidens just a minute into the final quarter of play. Hungate with another 3. This time it's short underneath the rim. And Courtney Robinson will take it up. The fall away jumper, no good. Heath pulls down that rebound. Willis cautiously brings the ball across midcourt. Hungate, another three. This time it's no good. She's 0 for 3 in the past 3 possessions for the Maidens beyond 3-point line. Benningfield will bring it up to Robinson. Quickly in. Good defense by Heath. Smolinski is able to somehow find Hungate. A great play by the junior for the Maidens. Smolinski working against McGinty. She'll back up to the baseline and nonchalantly pass it into Jen McMaster, who did not have her eye on the ball. And look at that spin move by Courtney Robinson. A great play by Robinson resulting on the Maidens' turnover. North Penn needs a timeout. The coaching staff frustrated. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter, Neshaminy with the largest lead of the game. 54-44, a 10-point
North Penn
lead.
getting a little frustrated. Mr. Crawford getting a little frustrated with the girls out there. They're trying to, what can they do? Hopefully Mr. Crawford has something up his sleeve to help these girls win. You got to concentrate on the inside plays and shooting the guards down. That's basically what their secret is in this game tonight if they're planning to win. Of course, Neshaminy playing very, very good, very aggressive tonight with no hesitations, very instinctive, and Scaringelli seems to be very impressed with the game, aside from being very upset with the game against Carmel Egan as they had the other night.
Well, I think one of the main factors, if you look at the start of this fourth quarter, definitely not the kind of start the Maidens wanted. They were down coming into the quarter, and they remain to be down 10 points right now. And really, the big difference in that was the last 3 possessions for the Maidens. They had three three-point shots missed by Shannon Hungate, and if she makes those 3-pointers, that's huge, but if you miss them, you have to second-guess that choice of shooting. But anyway, 54-44 as the ball is brought back into play from the Palace, along with Tony DiDemizio. I'm Kyle Berger. Megan Heath misses that shot, and Neshaminy pulls down the rebound. Courtney Robinson brings it up, gives it off to Tereni. The beautiful baseline move, can't get the roll, however. McMaster quickly up to Hungate. She does the wise thing and slows things down. She'll take the baseline jumper and gets it. Shannon Hungate gets the Maidens within 8. 54-46 with 5.5 to go in the final quarter. Robinson will bring it across midcourt, trying to fake out Smolinski, but she decides to pass off to Benningfield. Into Schmidt. Gets the contact from Heath. On the shooting foul, will get 2 shots. That's Heath's first and North Penn's 4th. So free throws will be crucial as this game winds down. Kathy Schmidt will shoot 2 for the Redskins, who right now have an 8-point lead over North Penn. Schmidt's first is no good off the back of the rim. And the second shot is no good. A lane violation against Neshaminy. Nonetheless, gives North Penn the ball. Kylene McCafferty will come in for Kathy Schmidt, who gets a big round of applause from the Neshaminy faithful here at the Palace. A great game off the bench by Schmidt. Not necessarily on the offensive side of the ball, but definitely a defensive presence for the Redskins. McMaster will take the 3, is way long with it, but Shannon Hungate picks it up. Watches the ball hit the baseline, and the Redskins will take over. Benningfield inbounds to McCafferty as North Penn is about to bring in the Ducilli sisters off of the bench. Of course, Susan has 4 fouls, Sarah with 2. The 3-pointer by Robinson is no good. McMaster gets taken down hard by Tarenti. That's her 4th foul. McMaster is all right. And North Penn will bring in their 2 subs. The Ducilli sisters, Sarah and Susan, replacing Megan Heath and Shannon Hungate, respectively. Of course, the Maidens are in the bonus, so Jen McMaster will take a 1-and-1. With the Maidens down 54-46, an 8-point deficit, McMaster has a chance to cut that lead to 6 with 4:40 to go in this contest. The first one is no good, however, but Willis brings down the rebound, draws a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to North Penn, so a good play by Willis to get North Penn a free possession. Smolinski into Susan Ducilli, sloppy pass, somehow goes to Smolinski, drives the lane and gets the basket. 54-48 is the score, a 6-point lead for Neshaminy. Robinson brings it across midcourt. And now it's Tarenti in the game with 4 fouls. So the coaching staff has confidence that Tarenti will not draw another foul. Of course, that will result in her being fouled out with 5 fouls. And Tarenti, who is one of the center points of the Neshaminy offense, cannot afford to be taken out of the game at this juncture. Robinson working against Willis, gets the crossover to the lane, swatted by Smolinski. Sue Ducilli pushing up. Maidens with a bit of a break here if they hurry. Smolinski, the great move to the basket and gets the layup, cutting the lead to 4, 54-50. Maidens have to hustle back on defense, however, and a good job by Susan Ducilli. She picks it up, gets away with a walk maybe. McMaster into Willis off of her foot. Still controls, scoops it up, but it's picked off by Gina Tarenti. Quick pace to this game right now. Ball underneath the basket. Alicia McGinty draws the foul. And it's against Sarah Ducilli. That's her 3rd foul, the team's 6th. Check that, that's their 5th foul. As Kylene McCafferty comes out of the game for Neshaminy. Alicia McGinney will be shooting 2 crucial free throws right here with Neshaminy only having a 4-point lead. She makes the first. And makes the second as well. A 6-point lead for Neshaminy with 3.5 to go in the game. Important possession now for the Maidens. Sue Ducilli gets the baseline jumper off of the assist from her younger sister, Sarah. And it's once again a 4-point lead for Neshaminy. Anna Hunt just back into the game. Tries to send it to McGinty, and it goes over the baseline. North Penn basketball. Jen McMaster will inbound for the Maidens. 3:20 to go. Once again, another crucial possession for the Maidens as Smolinski brings it across midcourt. Ducilli down to McMaster, out to Willis, who has been, for the most part, shut down in this game by Neshaminy. Smolinski down to McMaster. Air ball, but it works out to be a great pass to Sue Ducilli, who on the 3rd effort gets the basket on the roll and the foul. A huge play for Sue Ducilli. Excellent effort under the basket, getting 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 chances at that, and then drawing the foul. Timeout Neshaminy, they need a breather. 56-54, the Redskins have the lead, 2:54 to go in the game. Drawing that foul was Benningfield, that's her 3rd and the team's 8th. So when we come back, Sue Ducilli will have a chance to get within 1 point for the Maidens with her free throw, the second end of the basket with the foul.
Going in the second half, both teams played an aggressive game so far, and close game right now, 54-56. North Penn down by 2. Team is showing more cooperation than they did in the first half, and that's very impressive. The coaches must have said something to them during halftime and during the timeouts.
Yeah, North Penn definitely playing a lot more as a team in this second half than they did in the first half.
Yep.
56-54 once again is the score. Ducilli with 1 free throw right here and a chance to cut the lead in half. Unable to get that free throw. Tarenti with the rebound. Gives it right back to Ducilli. Can't find the handle on it. Good save by McMasters. Willis back to McMasters. Had her foot on the baseline. Tough call. The bench arguing that one, but you can't argue.
Can't argue with the ref.
Exactly. Bob Lynch right on the baseline there. Probably had the best angle on that call. Robinson breaks free from Smolinski and gets the easy layup. Once again, a 4-point lead, 2.5 to go. Smolinski will bring it up. Plenty of time left for the Maidens. No need to have a sense of urgency yet. McMaster working the baseline. No good on the layup. Out of bounds, North Penn ball, 2:27. 58-54, Neshaminy with the lead.
It's a nail biter so far, Kyle.
And this one definitely could come down to who has the ball last. Sarah Ducilli at the top of the key sends it into Smolinski. The give and go with Sue Ducilli under the basket too far, just a little sloppy. And a hold foul on Sarah Ducilli. That's her fourth. The team's sixth. Neshaminy will get the ball on the inbound as the foul was on the ground.
Both Ducilli sisters up now, 4 fouls each. One more for each, and they're out of the game.
And one more foul by any of the Maidens players, and Neshaminy is in the bonus. So with just a few ticks over 2 minutes to go in this game, Neshaminy nursing that 58-54 lead. And this one is definitely going to come down to the wire. Benningfield dishes back to Chereni. They'll just hold the ball. No need to produce any offense right now for Neshaminy. Defense is going to be their main focus. Chereni can't get that basket, and a foul against Neshaminy. Sue Ducilli picked up the rebound. They'll walk to the other end of the court. North Penn picked up the rebound, and the foul goes against Alicia McGinney. That's her first and the team's 9th. So one more in there in the double bonus. Crucial free throws, especially this first one for Ducilli since it's a 1-and-1. And she gets the first, so she will get the second free throw. 3-point lead right now for Neshaminy, 58-55, a minute 49 to go. No good with that one. Jump ball, make that a foul on Sarah Ducilli. Not happy with that call, throws the ball away. Getting a talk from Bob Lynch right now. She is fouled out of the game. And over the back call against Ducilli, and she'll take a seat on the bench for the rest of the game.
That's
North Penn has to bring in a sub.
And Sarah was one of the showing some good defense out there tonight in the game, and it's just a shame she's been thrown out of the game so far. We just hope her sister Susan can stay in the game and help win.
Shannon Hungate's going to pick up play for North Penn. She'll come in replacing Ducilli. So crucial free throws right here. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Anna Hunt. So if she makes the first, she will get a second, but if she misses this first one, it's anybody's ball. Very important shot right here. Hunt makes the first, giving Neshaminy that 4-point lead, and has a chance to give the Skins a 5-point lead if she can bury this free throw. And that would make this game almost a 3-possession game. A 5-point lead for Neshaminy, 60-55, a minute 48 to go. North Penn may have to go to the 3-ball right now. Hungate controlling out to Sue Ducilli. Working to the lane, Hungate. The fake shot, short with the bank shot. Smolinski swatted, Chereni comes out with it. Here comes Alicia McGinney driving.
McGinney's showing a lot of aggression in her face, and she's running out in the court, and then she loses it before she gets to the basket. That's what happens when you lose the concentration.
Willis gets the foul on that one. That's her first and the team's 8th. Neshaminy will shoot 1-and-1. A minute 28 to go. Once again, crucial free throws for Alicia McGinney. If she can make 2 of these, North Penn will be hard-pressed to come back in this one. She makes the first. And the second one is up and good. So 62-55, a 7-point lead for Neshaminy. Willis with the push-off. She's going to draw a double team. Trying to drive the basket. The runner, air ball. A little hurried with that one. Sue Ducilli is somehow called for a foul right there. Looked like she got all leather, but that's her 5th as well. Sue Ducilli is fouled out of the game.
There it goes. Both the sisters out of the game. Both of them showing most defense in this game tonight. Maidens are up. Cooperations, what they got to do now? Best. Hungate showing good defense tonight. Hopefully she'll put out the best and help win this game.
So a minute 16 to go. A 7-point lead for Neshaminy. Things aren't looking too well for the Maidens, as Neshaminy has just stormed back in this second half. At the beginning of the game, it looked like it was all North Penn. North Penn has now called timeout. They're going to regroup with 1:16 to go, finding themselves 7 points down.
That'd be North Penn.
Possibly 9 points down after this next set of free throws to be taken.
Excuse myself for interrupting, Kyle. I'm sorry. But that would be North Penn's second timeout in this game. And then Neshaminy with 3. And it's good that these teams have these timeouts. So as Crawford get in there, telling the girls how to win, down by 7. Neshaminy showing some good aggression out there. I don't know, coach telling them, don't hesitate, take the shot.
So when we come back from this timeout, Anna Hunt will be at the line shooting 2 for the Maidens. Make that 1 and 1, and it's for the Redskins. $1:16 to go in this contest. The Maidens are going to have to pull it out. It's all heart right now for North Penn. They're going to have to dig down deep and find something special to come back from this 7-point deficit. There's your score, 62-55 in the fourth quarter. And North Penn just unable to convert on a couple free throws and a couple key possessions late in this fourth quarter. And that's been the difference in this game. Hunt's first free throw is good. She'll get the second. An 8-point lead right now. We're looking at a 3 or 4 possession game. And Hunt gets the second. So Neshaminy making key free throws down the stretch here. Smolinski will bring it up. Drive the lane, the crossover, and the layup. 1:08 to go. North Penn calls timeout. They'll be looking to get some intentional fouls right now. They're going to make that a 20-second timeout. $1:07 to go. 64-57 is the score. Both teams with 9 fouls. The next for each team will be the double bonus. So North Penn will probably be looking for an intentional foul after this timeout with only a 7-point lead by Neshaminy. Coach Crawford trying to fire up his troops as they come out. There you see him, McMaster, Ducilli. Check that, Hungate, Joseph, Smolinski, and Willis, the 5 for North Penn right now. They'll be playing out this last minute and change in the game, trying to get a turnover or a foul right here. Willis gets that intentional foul. Of course, she has plenty of fouls to give. That's only her second. And Kim Benningfield will take 2 shots.
These girls North Penn has to watch their fouls going into this close game near the end because this gives Neshaminy just more points to win. And North Penn's trying not to just do the opposite of that.
So something that North Penn's looking for right there, a missed free throw by Kim Benningfield. If she misses this one, North Penn has a chance to get back into this one. And she makes it, so it's an 8-point lead, 65-57 with a minute to go. Hungate gives it off to Willis. The long 3, no good off the front of the rim. On the baseline, somehow coming away with it is Anna Hunt, wide open. Alicia McGinney gets it by McMaster and puts it in. That could be the final nail in the coffin, a 10-point lead for Neshaminy. Smolinski with Hunt all over. Now it's Joseph from the free throw line. No good out of the rim. McMaster can't keep it in bounds. Neshaminy ball, under 30 seconds to go. A 10-point lead, 67-57. Looks like the Redskins are going to come away from this one with their first win of the season. And despite losing their first 2, this is a league win, so it's very important for the Redskins. Now it's Willis, has it taken away by Robinson. 15 seconds to go. Hunt. Now it's Tereni. Just dribbling around North Penn's defense, driving to the lane and drawing the foul. 5.4 seconds left in this one. Tony, my player of the game is Courtney Robinson from Neshaminy.
And for North Penn, no contest, Amber Smolinski is what I would say. But yeah, I would agree with you on Courtney Robinson for Neshaminy.
Yeah,
showing impressiveness in the first half. and in the second half as well.
Yeah, Courtney Robinson, definitely a huge game for Neshaminy. I mean, I don't know how many points she scored, but definitely a better part of Neshaminy's offense tonight. And let's not overlook Kathy Schmidt, number 41, coming off the bench for the Redskins. An excellent game on defense, swatting left and right all of North Penn's shots. So 5.4 seconds left in this one. The Maidens are just going to play out the string. Smolinski will get off to Joseph. That shot won't count. So the final score from the Palace at North Penn High School, 69-57. Neshaminy blows up in the second half and comes away with a 12-point victory over North Penn, a key Suburban 1 national win. Neshaminy joyous after this one, starting the season 0-2. A good rebound from that Conwell-Egan loss coming up tonight. They might have started off slow, but they came back and finished strong, and that's all that matters in basketball.
If you look at the game, looking at the stats, you got North Penn, you got Hungate showing a lot of defense and good passing tonight. Yeah, Willis with defense and a lot of cooperation. So being a co-captain, she showed a lot of cooperation for the team. She's done that tonight. McMaster's showing a lot of good passing and attentiveness on the court. Both the Silly sisters showing good defense, but in fact out of the game, which might have cost North Penn the win. And you got Joseph with a lot of good rebounds. Smolinski, no contest. I would say MVP for North Penn with a lot of good plays in the first half and field goals. And basically North Penn cooperated, showed aggressiveness, but they couldn't block down the shooting guards. And looking at Neshaminy, you got Hunt with a lot of free throws and rebounds. Robinson, MVP, like you said, agree with you that. A lot of free throws too, giving Neshaminy some points in the second half. Benningfield, good offense, and she was the only one all of Neshaminy get both 3 shots, 3 free throws in the game.
And I'll tell you what, Tony, Kim Benningfield did an excellent job tonight of shutting down Captain Jamie Willis at North Penn, one of the area's better players, and she was just marked really well by Kim Benningfield.
Right.
So an excellent game from Benningfield.
Willis saw that too in her face, and it was really aggressive. And you got Schmidt and Tornetti showing a lot of defense and passing skills. So tonight, it seemed like North Penn's hoop was rejecting North Penn's ball in the second half, whereas the opposite was for Neshaminy.
Well, that's going to do it here from the Palace at North Penn High School. 69-57 once again is your final score. Thanks to Jason Hefner for a great job directing tonight. For Tony DiDomizio, I'm Kyle Berger. So long, everybody, from the Palace.
Have a good night.
Music is a way of learning, integrating all disciplines of education, creating a learning environment where children want to learn. Music is an important part of the classroom curriculum. Children experience history and world cultures as they listen to and perform music of other times and places.
What music means to me is to get a better education, making the sounds of the music and playing the notes.
Education in the arts promotes higher-level thinking skills by fostering creativity, imagination, self-discipline, teamwork, and self-esteem. Involvement in a music program leads to higher SAT scores.
The music program at North Penn has provided me with the skills I need to either pursue a career in music or even a hobby. I know that the North Penn music program will have provided me with the skills that I need to do so.
Music instills a sense of cultural identity and pride in our children. Music is the beat of education.
welcome to another North Penn Science Break. My name is Joe Maglotti, and I'm a volunteer with the Merck Institute for Science Education. Today we'll be talking about rockets and how they work. If you're like me, I'm an avid model rocket fan, and I like to launch them outside. But sometimes it's not too good outside to launch them, so I like to launch them inside. Today we'll be launching a rocket and showing you how to do that. What you'll need is an effervescent tablet, a Fuji film canister, and a paper rocket that you'll be able to make. Make the rocket by taking a film canister and wrapping a piece of paper around it till it's very tight. Then take some tape and seal the rocket tube so it doesn't fall apart. You can make the fins by cutting out a piece of paper like this. It looks like a triangle with about a 1-inch flat piece in the middle, and then bending it so it looks like this. Take your fins and tape them onto the rocket as such, one on each side. When you end up with your rocket, it will look like this. Put a paper nose cone on also to finish it off. To launch our rocket, take the film canister and add some water until it fills about halfway up. Then, take an effervescent tablet that's been broken into 4 pieces, take 2 of the pieces and add them to the film canister. Put the top on and put it inside your rocket.
10, 9, 8,
and wait for it to
7,
launch.
Ignition sequence started. All engines are started. We have ignition. 2, 1, 0. We have a liftoff. We have a lift.
There, how's that? Pretty neat. You can do this many times. Let's try it again.
We have a liftoff, and it's lighting up the area. It's just like daylight here at Kennedy Space Center as the Saturn V is moving off the pad. It has now cleared the tower.
Missed. I hope you enjoy doing this at home. Remember, get an adult to help you, especially when you're working with tablets and film canisters that are really exploding. Rockets work from the very same principle, something that Sir Isaac Newton discovered in the 17th century. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. What we had today was the cap from the film canister blowing off in one direction and the rocket taking off in the other direction. That's science, and I'm Joe Maglotti for North Penn Television.
I hang out with a pretty trashy circle. The circle that helps this circle by recycling trash. We sort glass, plastic, separate cans, stack newspapers and magazines. Now, thanks to us, there are lots of products made from things we've already recycled. This cereal box wants your Sunday paper. These paper clips, in a more daring life, a 56 convertible. The circle works like this. It starts when we recycle trash at home and at work. It's completed when we buy products made from or packaged in recycled materials. How do you know the difference? Check the label for something called post-consumer recycled content. It looks like this. Make a mental note. Then buy the highest percentage of it you can find. You'll save a tree, you'll save energy, and in your own way, you'll help save the world. Complete the circle.
Call 1-800-CALL-EDF for your free Buy Recycled shopping guide. 1-800-CALL-EDF.
We want to see our children succeed. But setting easy goals for our kids creates the toughest obstacle they'll ever face. Because succeeding in the real world isn't easy. Help the effort to raise standards in America's public schools. Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.